Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I am MegaFreak400, and this episode, last time we couldn't get past that door that Shala went through because our pendant didn't have the same glow that Shala's pendant had. So we're gonna go into this hallway that we haven't been in, and here is the Marin Machine. The Marin Machine, and yeah, this guy's mentioning Lavos. So the Marin Machine is absorbing energy from Lavos. And the Earthbound ones vanish. No, we need the Earthbound ones. We love Earthbound. It's so fun to play. No, I'm not gonna milk the joke anymore. Magic strong enough for control. Okay, so and the family is Red Rock. So the Red Rock, if you haven't realized, is actually the Dreamstone. And a lot of the stuff is made from the Red Rock, including the pendant. And it allows us to absorb the energy. So we're going to absorb the energy. I think the pendant's made of Red Rock. Absorb the energy from the Marin Machine, and now that we have our pendant energized, let's go try and see if we can get through that door that Shala had went through. But first, let's pause for no reason, because that's fun. And there we go. The door is now open. Yeah, we did it! What doth challenges us now? I like how all the characters say, like, Isla, of course, has her very limited English. Frog has his Middle Ages, you know, Old English type of talk. Marle just talks kind of, I don't know. Okay, there's a prophet. The prophet said that we were evildoers. Fools, Dalton, take them away, Dalton. No, Dalton's like lame, and he's an eye patch, which I guess is kind of cool. And here's the Golem. Now, this is a boss that you're supposed to lose to. I mean, you don't necessarily have to, but if you lose, you're not going to lose the game, so you don't have to beat this boss. However, there is a really easy way to beat it. Now, first I would like to mention, this is an enemy that you can charm a magic tap off of. So you can charm a magic tap off of the Golem. However, I didn't do that because while it is possible to use the technique I'm using to kill it with only 2 characters, it's a lot easier with 3. So basically, when you attack it with magic, and physical attacks don't do much. I think there's something else I'm forgetting, but physical attacks don't do much. And I think when you attack physically, it might. I think it uses Iron Sphere or something that like halves your HP, but I'm not sure on that. But anyway, either way, use your magic. And when you use your magic, it will counter right back at you with the exact magic you used. And eventually that can slowly whittle you down and kill you. Now, a way to counter this, especially at this point, later on it won't be nearly as big a deal because you'll get some things that can help you along. But for this battle, it's really hard to beat against him unless you attack him with a magic, as you see I'm doing, and then it takes a little while to copy it. So switch to another character and use their magic attack. He'll never be able to copy the magic, so he'll never be able to even damage you. Now, if Isla's in your party, you can still use Charm, but what you have to do is you have to just time it almost exact between the 2 characters, and I advise using a fast character. There's also other ways you can beat this guy. You could just, you can use, I think I read something about, like, Robo and Marle's Dual Tech Boogie. That supposedly can be effective against, I can't remember what it does exactly. I think it, like, stalls the enemy or prevents them from attacking. Then Luca has her hypnosis thing. I've heard that works. But this I feel is the most effective way because you can essentially prevent no damage if you do this correctly. In the meantime, while I'm attacking this Golem, and again, I didn't get the magic tab, but I didn't feel a need to. I wanted to beat it just for the sake of beating it because it's fun to do. So while I'm killing this Golem, I'm going to rant about a topic that Pawn the Great sent to me about movies having love subplots. And he mentioned, you know, and this isn't really big spoilers, but Toy Story 3, how it has like a love subplot of sorts. And you know, it doesn't serve any way. It doesn't serve to follow the plot at all. And he's talking about ones that not like romance movies, but ones that are just randomly inserted in there, and serve no way to enhance the plot. And that's I guess that's basically, there's not a ton to talk about, but basically, if the plot is just there you know, just for being there. If there's no really purpose to the love subplot, then there's no reason to even, you know, it's just there to, it's there to make money, because people like romance. I mean, why do you think Twilight does so well? Twilight does well because people like romance. So when you add a love subplot into a movie, you know, people are probably going to be more likely to see it, or they're probably going to be more into it, because people like romance. It's just something that people, you know, tend to like. Some people don't like it, but it does, like for an action movie, for example, and this is kind of sexist, and it's not, of course it's not 100% true, but it, most women don't like a lot of action-y sequences. That's, again, not 100% true. Nothing is 100% true, but that tends to be somewhat of a case. And I could go for man, too, but some people don't like action movies, just in general. Some people don't like action movies, but they're probably more likely to see it if there's some kind of romance or some kind of subplot. And romance seems to be the most used subplot due to the fact that, again, a lot of people like romance, and it's a very easy subplot to use. It's like with Grease. Grease has... Well, Grease is... I'm not going to talk about Grease, because Grease has a ton of 2 different love plots. But basically, there's a subplot with a love relationship between another character that essentially ends up with... It doesn't end anywhere. It just basically ends where they started, so it was a pointless subplot. I mean, that's the thing. If the subplot has no point, it doesn't serve the purpose at all. It doesn't go into character development. It doesn't, you know, give insight. If it's just there to be there and just like say, oh look, romance, it's pretty. No, if in that case, you know, there's no. I don't think it's. I don't think it should be used. I think that they should be died down. There's you know, there's gonna be plot holes, but you know, try and tie it together somewhat. And yeah, when you kill the golem, make sure you have some health, because otherwise the burp will kill you. I love how we just politely go into that little thing that he was using to trap us. It's like, I'm going to trap you. Okay, let me step in this hole for you. Delicious diversion. I'm gonna say that from now on. So we are now trapped. And yeah, that sucks. So we're gonna be executed or something. However, here is Shala. Shala, again, is the nice person. And Janus is the kid who's, like, evil, and he's mean. I'm still kind of upset that he told me I was gonna, or one of us is gonna die. That's just, overall, that heartless. I'm gonna stop dwelling on that. Anyway, Shala is gonna save us. She wants our help, as you'll see here soon. Are you alright? Quickly, escape from this palace, and if you can, please rescue Melchior. So yeah, Melchior. We have to go save Melchior, who's on the Mountain of Woe, for opposing the Queen. Please, you have to help him. I can't let you do that, Chrono. It's, the Prophet. Your meddling tires me. You'll have to disappear. Just like my rabbit. You mustn't. Stop. In the name... No, So, yeah, Janus and Shala are both opposing the Prophet, and the Prophet is, oddly enough, listening to them. But, he's gonna spare us, but he's not gonna just let us get off that easily. So, we're gonna go back to the portal whence we came. And, he, as you'll see here in a bit, he's just gonna seal the portal off, so we can't get back to this time period. So that sucks. You can't make me, obey me, their lives are at stake. But yeah, we love subplots. My feeling is, if it's just there for being there, and it has to have some kind of tie-in, like, you know, there's some movies where you just have, best friend and another girl just have a relationship, and it doesn't really have a point, it doesn't serve a purpose except for existing. And in that sense, you could, if you can remove it, and it not affect the story at all, or affect the experience, like, I mean, you could remove a lot of love subplots, and they would not affect the story, they wouldn't affect the plot or the entertainment value of the movie for the most part. They're mostly just a gimmick. So if you can remove a love subplot without affecting the plot, you might want to reconsider, you know, having a love subplot in there. So the Prophet could have done away with us, but he didn't. And, okay, you're talking about Magus, that's kind of random. Whatever. Frog's kind of got Magus on the brains. Okay, so, we have seen those sealed doors before that we have used the pendant to open. They were in the future, as I mentioned, I believe I mentioned, and we're showing a specific door we have to go to, which is across the sewer, place. So at this point, if you haven't unlocked the sewer, what's it called? The sewer tunnel, you'd have to do that at this point. Which, at this point, you'd be able to murder all the enemies. That's why I kind of did before, and so I could gain some more experience. But yeah, we have a lot of those chests that we saw. We can also unseal them, so we have to go do a lot of unsealing. So I'll be doing that next episode. And we're just gonna talk to this old man who will tell us about his friend who is now insane, who built something that can allow us to get back to the time period. But this has been MegaFreak400, reminding you that potatoes make great pets.